A fool wandered deep into the heart of the forest, his mind untroubled by stories of danger or doom. The leaves whispered secrets above him, and the sunlight danced in scattered patches at his feet. He strolled along a winding path, humming a tuneless melody, his hands swinging at his sides. In his pocket, a small piece of bread, meant for a midday snack, waited patiently. Suddenly, a rustle in the undergrowth silenced the forest lullaby. The fool paused, tilting his head in curiosity. From the shadows emerged a lion, majestic and powerful, its mane gleaming in the dappled golden light. Its eyes, deep and ancient, fixed upon the fool with a gaze that had frozen many hearts before. But this fool, unlike others, did not freeze. He did not run, nor did he tremble. Instead, he smiled, a wide, genuine, open-hearted smile. With a gentle motion, he reached into his pocket and pulled out the bread. He held it out to the lion, as if offering a simple kindness to a neighbor. The lion stopped, confusion flickering in its amber eyes. It was used to fear, to the frantic pulse of prey and the wild thrashing of those who knew its power. But here stood a creature who did not seem to understand the rules. The fool's outstretched hand, the bread, the smile, none of it made sense. The lion hesitated, sniffed the air, and then, in a rare moment of uncertainty, turned and padded silently away into the depths of the forest. The fool watched the lion leave, shrugged, and continued his walk. He felt no sense of triumph or relief, only the simple satisfaction of having offered what he had. And so he survived. Not because he was brave, nor because he possessed some secret knowledge. He survived because he did not know to be afraid. This story, simple as it is, holds a profound truth. Fear is not always an instinct. It is often learned. We inherit it from the stories whispered to us as children, from the warnings spoken by cautious voices, from the memories of our own stumbles and scars. Fear can be a wise teacher, yes, but sometimes it is a prison. It shapes our actions, shrinks our world, and convinces us that danger lurks behind every opportunity. But what if for a moment we could unlearn fear? What if we could meet the lions of our lives, the looming challenges, the intimidating unknowns, not with trembling hands but with open hearts and simple kindness? What if we could walk into the forest of our dreams, unburdened by the weight of what might go wrong? Unlearning fear does not mean ignoring reality. It does not mean pretending that lions do not exist, or that danger is never real. Instead, it means refusing to let fear write the whole story. It means recognizing that sometimes our learned caution keeps us from seeing possibilities. It means understanding that courage is not the absence of fear, but the willingness to act despite it, or, in the fool's case, the innocence to act without it at all. There is a lesson in the fool's survival. He did not conquer the lion. He did not outsmart it or overpower it. He simply did not know to be afraid, and so he acted from a place of honesty and goodwill. The lion, in turn, was disarmed by this unexpected response. In life, sometimes the greatest threats lose their power when met with innocence, kindness, or a simple refusal to play by the rules of fear. Think about the times you have been held back by fear. Perhaps you stood at the edge of a new opportunity, an unfamiliar job, a bold idea, a chance to speak your truth, only to retreat because you imagined all the ways you might fail. Perhaps you faced a challenge and let the shadow of past mistakes convince you that you were not enough. Fear, in these moments, became a wall between you and what might have been. But consider this: every successful person, every pioneer, every creator and dreamer has stood face to face with their own lions. The difference is not that they felt no fear, but that they chose not to let fear decide for them. They stepped forward with what they had, offered their bread, and trusted that something unexpected might happen. You too can rise from any failure if you choose not to give up. Resilience is born not from never falling, but from refusing to stay down. Each setback, each stumble, is simply another step on the path. The forest will always hold its dangers, but it also holds beauty, adventure, and countless second chances. The story of the fool and the lion is not a call to recklessness. It is a gentle reminder that sometimes the things we fear most are not as certain or as powerful as we imagine. Sometimes the rules we think we must follow are only stories we have inherited. Sometimes the simple acts of kindness, authenticity, and openness can change the outcome in ways we could never predict. So the next time you find yourself at the edge of your own forest, remember the fool. Remember that fear, though useful, is not always right. Ask yourself what you might do if you did not know to be afraid. What doors might you open? What conversations might you start? What dreams might you pursue? If you trusted in your own capacity to survive, adapt, and grow. Life is full of lions, both real and imagined. Some must be faced with caution, and some can be met with bread and a smile. Let your fear be a guide, not a jailer. Let curiosity, kindness, and resilience lead you forward. Unlearn the lessons that hold you back, and embrace the possibility that the world might surprise you. In the end, survival, and even success, often comes not from strength or cunning, but from the courage to act, to offer what you have, and to keep moving forward. The forest is wide, the path uncertain, and the lions many. But you, like the fool, have everything you need to walk your own journey, one fearless step at a time.